Oh. Oh. Shouldn't have eaten that bar. Just gotten stuck in my throat. Hello. Over to chat. I see SS Robs making dirty little emoticons. Neat. So yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out. I felt like streaming because I just did a video, just made one. And I knocked things over. That's what I do. That's what I just did. Oopsies. That's okay. There we go. Knocked over water on a freaking huge pile of Cards Against Humanity cards that I just used in my video that I just shot. Can everyone hear me good? Just let me know. Hi, Ban Ban. Hi, kitty. Nope, you're trapped here, kitty. You made your choice. I look like Casper right now, guys. So, sorry about that. It's because when I open the chat, it like washes out my face. So, maybe I can make the chat window smaller. Try to do that. So it won't be as like, pow. I mean, I could adjust my screen brightness, but that would involve like figuring out how to do that, and I forget how to do it every time I go to do it. So, and it's not any of the command key, like it doesn't work doing the command, like keyboard shortcut, whatever. Hi, Joey. Oh my god, I forgot to put the link over in the place with the people, with the you guys, and I forgot. That's okay. I'm gonna go put it over there right now. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. You are awesome. Look at this dress. Look at this dress. Look at it. It's like brains, and it's like rib cages, and there's skulls and bones, and I love it. Love it. Hi, Shelly. Oh my gosh. Gang's all here. How's everyone doing? Okay, so I just wanted to throw it out there that so I don't use Super Chat because it's frustrating because AdSense takes like 30% of it, I think. And for some reason, I set up my AdSense account so I can make money off my videos, right? But it's not showing up. Like the money I'm earning isn't going into the account, and I don't know what's going on with it. So what I do instead is I use Streamlabs, which is linked below, and I use PayPal, and I will read like PayPal messages and stuff like that. So that's what's up. I don't know why I look so washed out, guys. And I know there's got to be a way to like mess with the levels, but like you would think I'd know how to do things, but I don't. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Yeah, all I can do is volume up, volume down. So yeah. Just go full Michael Jackson for this stream. Nah. I'm not that white. Man, I should have had my husband turn off my light that I use when I'm recording, but I didn't. Although it probably doesn't look as bad to you guys. It always looks so much worse on my screen. So, I don't know. Let me go paste this in the place and do the thing. Paste this for my patrons. So I always forget to do that. I'm such a horrible... What's the person who gets the Patreon, you know? The Patreonee? I don't know. I don't know. I can't figure that out. But now I gotta go look and see how bad I look on... I'll check with my phone. But I think I'm gonna put on my glasses. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Or the glare will make it worse. I don't know. But I just felt like doing a little stream or whatever to chat with everyone after getting done with my video that I just recorded, which I'm kind of excited about. I mean, it's not my best. I'm taking these off. It's not my best video that I've ever done, but it was fun. It's silly. So I think it'll be fun. Oh yeah, okay. Doesn't. What? Sorry, I'm getting little notifications of things here and there as I go. Oh, there's an ad on the stream right now. Well, that's good. But I feel like this will probably get demonetized and maybe age restricted, depending on what I do here in a little bit. Because, oh my goodness, stop it. Go away. I'm not doing this right now. Stupid thing. Okay, anyway. But, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should... Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I have some kratom here that I take for pain, for back pain. And I want to take some, but I don't know if that would count as drug use on screen. So I might turn off my camera. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I did this video tonight and it was all right. It was fun. But so I got to get edited and get it, put together and sent out. I have a couple other videos planned and I actually wanted to ask you guys for some help because so I'm on this big, weight loss fitness kick. Which I am down 15 pounds now. And today, in this dress, for the first time, I saw myself in a full-length mirror, and I was okay with it. I was okay seeing what I saw. And, it's not like, oh, I look so hot, and I felt great about it, but I was comfortable for the first time in I don't know how many years. I couldn't tell you. So, yeah, I just look really pale on the stream. But I don't know why I look so shitty. Because, I'm using my good streaming camera. Which, by the way, I just had to get a new freaking camera for shooting videos. Because I went to shoot a video last week. And my camera broke. So that was fun. Thank you, Gaige. But so I wanted to ask you guys, okay, so I'm doing a lot of low carb and this and that, and I wanted to ask opinions on what to call a show where I would where I would review low carb options. And the malevolent writer says, "Who care boobs? Wait, are you over 18? If not, then forget what I just said." I am definitely over 18. I'm 10 years past that. So, but I'm trying to figure out what I would call a show like that. So, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. These aren't very good, by the way. Which I can do a quick little review of this right here. If I can pick up the cap. Of course, I lose the cap. Great. Low carb lunacy. That's cute. A throwback to the old days. Maybe a cripple fits. But so this stuff is like a little protein shaky thingy called muscle milk. They're 100 calories a piece, and the chocolate ones are good. The vanilla ones, not so much. Not so much. Not as good. Not as good. Which, is this showing up on Twitter, by the way? Because, like, I posted it, and it's not really... I don't know. I don't know if people are seeing it. I think I'm being suppressed on Twitter. Which, you know, I mean, big surprise. Cripples Fit sounds like a good rant title. Good point, Joanna. Oh, Joanna, I'm so glad you're here, and Shelly. Like, I'm so excited. You know, I'm actually, I've finally gotten down to business to defeat the Huns. Writing my script for my horror show. And I'm just about done with episode 1. And I'm super excited. I haven't shot it yet, but I'm just the scripting process, but it's so hard. It's so hard because I'm used to, you know, like having a general idea and talking about that general idea. And then, you know, just off the top of my head, I'm a very off the cuff person, but for something like that, I mean, you know, you gotta actually know what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna check Streamlabs because there was a little boop boop sound. But I don't think there's anything yet. Which, guys, any donations at all? I know I sound like a freaking please, sir, I want some more. But any donation would be very, very, very appreciated. It would go towards buying this, which is disgusting. Yeah, Gaige, I know you're watching. This is a Borneo blend, green Borneo blend, and it's rather good. I mean, it works well, but yeah. So, like, I'm about out of kratom. I have some for tomorrow, but oh, let me know, you guys, if you want to hear about the really bad side effect I had with kratom. And that's the thing, like, I've been really careful with my kratom, and I really, you know, like it, and it works really well, but a weird side effect happened. So let me know if you guys want to hear about that. Malevolent writer, the breast surgery would be to slightly decrease and lift, because I had 2 kids. I breastfed 2 kids, and they have been D's since I was 14, and they are really hurting my back. So they cause me a lot of pain, which is a a big part of why I take the kratom, actually, because my back is killing me all the time because my tits are so big. So yes. So anything you guys give, like PayPal or whatever, will go towards getting kratom and stuff like that, so I can be out of pain because my doctor cut me off a Percocet. So that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah, it's too much of a good thing. Yeah. Okay, so I got a weird side effect. Gaige, are you still here? Because you need to hear about this. You need to hear about this if you're still here. No, it wasn't constipation. That was not the side effect that I had. Because I'm smart and I have had opiate use for years and years and years, and that is worse with opiates. So I know how to avoid that. So, no. Okay, you are here. Good, sir. Okay. So I've been trying various different types of kratom, which, if you don't know what kratom is, so here's my kratom in a breastfeeding bottle because that's fancy. No, I'm not breastfeeding anymore, so I figure I can use these bottles. But so this is kratom mixed with orange juice because that's really the best thing I've found so far. Because like the stuff is not water soluble at all, but it will mix and break down somewhat, at least, into a liquid state in orange juice or things that are acidic. So I've been trying various different kratoms, and I've actually become like well known at my local shop that sells it, and but you know it's yeah, so the guy started to know me, and sometimes he gives me a discount, and I kind of give him reviews of the kratom, you know, what worked for me, what didn't, and you know it's different for every person. But yeah, so I've been trying a bunch of different kinds, and I am not eating it. I tried that and it got caught in my throat, and I got laryngitis for like a week. It burned my throat, like physically burned my throat. So no, I'd rather just chug the nasty shit in the you know, yeah. So yeah. So but I've been trying various ones, and I tried one called White Sumatra, which I read about, and apparently it can give euphoria and a disassociative feeling. So I took a little less than I usually would, and I was doing okay until I wasn't, I guess. I started feeling like I wasn't with myself. I wasn't in my own body, which I felt like that before years and years ago when I smoked pot. And so I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little funky now. And then anytime I tried to focus on something, it felt like my eyes were just like back and forth, like vibrating. And so I couldn't tell if it just felt like that or if they were actually doing that. So I had my husband come up close to me, and I tried to focus on his nose, and my eyes started doing this back and forth really quickly. And so I looked it up. Apparently that's a side effect that happens also with ecstasy. But apparently in the kratom community, it's called the wobbles. And I was reading online, like, what do I do? What do I do? I can't focus on anything. My eyes are like darting back and forth. I can't focus. It's like both eyes were trying to focus at the same time. So they were just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it was much faster than I'm doing with my hand. And yeah, so I so I read online, and apparently all that you can do is just kind of lay down and try to eat, try to drink something, and try to relax. And that's all you can do. So, yeah, so that's what I ended up doing. And I felt better after a few hours. Well, then I, tried it again a different day, and I took significantly less. And it happened again. And so I don't know if it's just that strain that just doesn't work for me, or if it's just really strong. But yeah, I mean, that was scary. I was worried about it. So, but I want to take this kratom. But I'm wondering if I should turn off my screen, or if you guys should see how I do this myself. I don't know. But yeah, I made sure to let my dude at the shop know how it worked, and what side effects I had, because it's good to let people know. And the girl at the shop at the time, apparently they hadn't had many kratom customers at the time, and she was told by one of their customers, because apparently she doesn't use it. She was told by one of their patrons that mix it into chocolate milk, and that does not work. So I made sure to let him know. Yeah, I made sure to let them know. Please don't do that. Do not do that. So okay. Oh my God, is someone really commenting again, asking? Let's see. I'm not going to moan when I get super chats. And I don't do super chat. I do Streamlabs. But oh my God, I just got a really annoying comment. Okay, well, at least there's that. I keep getting comments on this satire video I made years ago. Years and years and years ago. But about it was St. Patrick's Day, and I was saying, oh, don't appropriate my Irish culture, blah blah blah. And of course it was satire, it was a joke, and I get people like legit pissed off about that video because they just don't like, I don't know, they don't pay attention that it's just a joke video. It's just a prank, bro. Just a prank, bro. What's it called when you smoke weed and you drink out of the Slurpee machine at 7-Eleven? I'd say that's a good Tuesday. That's what I'd call it. My eyes are huge. So yeah. So how's everyone doing? I haven't done this in a while, and I don't know, I miss streaming all the time, and yeah. My eyes are hazel. People said they're green. Someone on Twitter said they're green, but they're hazel. I'm gonna do weird tricks with my eyes too. I'm not going to right now though. I'm glad you're feeling good, Joey-JoJo. That's good. I'm gonna post again on Twitter. But yeah, I don't know. Like I'm thinking, it's like I want to get super chat again, but like I'll never see that money. You know what I mean? Like I like the super chat system, but it just well, that's why I have, you know, that is why I have the Streamlabs. Sorry, I'm posting the link again on Twitter. Twitter. I know, I'm being, like, boring, guys. You deserve so much better than me. Yeah. Man, I watched, like, 2 of the longest friggin' live streams ever over the past few nights. One was, I think, 6, and one was 8. They were for... they were by a channel called Night Mind, and they were covering 2, you know, web series that I really, really like. They were part of the big 3 Slender Man series back on YouTube back in the day, and which, yeah, I know Slender Man's way played out, but these were written really, really well, and they were called Everyman Hybrid and Tribe 12. And they were so good. And both these series just kind of reappeared. And yeah, so this channel was streaming and catching everyone up on them, and oh god, it was so fun. Sorry. Shannon, do you or are you able to incorporate yoga into your workout routine? No, not really. Not really. Hi, Roasted Opinions. No. I do bike. I bike 3 miles at a time, and I lift weights and do crunches. Like, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And on, I think, the 26th, I'm starting physical therapy. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about it. But we shall see. I'm sure. Okay, cool. Oh, and I saw what you said on Twitter, Joey-JoJo. It's a dress, not a shirt. So, Last Sigil says, Shannon, I hope you're well. Thank you. Hi, James Kelly. So, yeah. Is there anything you guys want to know about or ask about? Like, kind of in one of those ask me anything moods. I look so bad on the stream. I don't know why. Ugh. I need to learn to use OBS. And yes, I know I say that like every time. But whatever. It's hard work, but Shannon walking is worth it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to walk again. We'll see what happens. I am liking the increased mobility, yeah. Like I'm not totally like walking or anything. Like I'm not there yet, but yeah. I know the lights are bright. I can't do anything about it. I can't get up and go change or turn it off. They're bright like this because I was recording video, and for some reason, like the settings for streaming are much like brighter than for recording video, and so like I wish I could fix it. I wish there was a way to, you know, adjust shit like that in this here. So, oh, thank you, Joey-JoJo. He said he wished he could make me walk magically. That would be nice. That would be cool. So, I don't know. What do you think, guys? Should I turn on Super Chat again? Because, I don't know. I don't want to use it, but it's like, because, like, it's hard. It sucks. Like, yeah. Joanna says, 2 questions. Do you have a favorite video that you've done? And what is one that you're looking forward to doing one day? Okay, that's a really good question. Yeah, so God, I've done a lot of videos that I'm proud of. I think the most important one that I've done is my opioid videos, where I debunked a bunch of very untrue stuff that the CDC was saying in some of their public service advertisement things. And like, I get that opioid addiction is a huge problem, because it is, but putting out factually inaccurate stuff is not the way to curb that. Roasted opinions. Shannon should turn on super chats. Shannon should make shekels. The problem is, I don't think I'll ever see that money, because for some reason my AdSense isn't syncing right. So what I'm doing is I'm using Streamlabs and PayPal, and I will read any messages just like I would super chats, and it'll be easier because it's not like flying by and gone, you know, the way it does with a lot of people on super chat. So the opioid videos were awesome. Thank you. So a video I'm looking forward to, the video I am most looking forward to right now is the first episode of Under the Veil, which is my horror show. It's really important to me, for more reason than one. I've got some personal reasons in there, like really close to my heart reasons. That specific video is going to mean more to me than probably any other. So, Roasted Opinion says, just as long as Shannon makes shekels. Well, I'm not making shekels right now, but that's okay. I'm just having fun streaming. So, but yeah, Joanna, way to go with the questions. Like, damn, girl. That's a good one. Where's everyone else with the questions like that? Shit. Bring them on. Like, I'm seriously in a, like, please ask me questions kind of mood. Because honestly, like, I didn't have a game plan coming in here. I just wanted to stream and see how everyone's doing and hang out. So I should take this, but I don't want to get dinged for drug use. So, I could turn you around so you could still look at the kitty. I mean, my room is slightly messy though, so. Banshee! Kitty, 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 kitty. You're fucking useless, cat. You're fucking useless. Have you been watching any new YouTubers? Not really any new ones. I've been binging a few, like Rob Dyke. I binge drop Dyke a lot. Like a lot. And Night Mine, Nightmare Expo, Rainbot, Fred Knudsen. I know there's some others in there. I've been watching some makeup channels recently. Obviously, I've learned nothing, but I don't understand all their makeup and I can't afford it anyway. But it's fun to watch people like transform and become beautiful and, you know, wish you could do that. Which actually I have some news about that. I just sounded really drunk. But I've got some news about that. So a friend of mine who has a channel, her name is legitimately, her name is Galadriel, and she is starting a makeup channel. She did my makeup for my Ides of March video, which go take a look at that one if you haven't, because that one was a lot of fun to do too. But yeah, she does makeup channel, and she needs someone to do editing for her. So we're kind of doing a trade where I'm going to edit videos for her, and she is going to do my makeup for videos so I can look like those amazing beauty gurus without really trying. Yay! So that'll be fun. Joanna said, I binge Rob all the freaking time. It's bad. I was just watching an old live stream before I came on here. Yeah, I do that too. Like, I'm going to turn off my camera and turn it back on and see if that fixes this. Because, like, it just looks so bad. So, hang on. Let's count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we put it back. Is it better? Oh, it is better. It corrected. Thank God. There we go. I don't know what the hell happened. I looked like Casper the Friendly Cripple the entire time, and now it looks good. Good God. That was ridiculous. I have been having fun making videos. Okay. Roasted opinions. That's really cool. You sent me a link. I checked it out. I liked it. Well, the one you sent me. Those beauty gurus put on too many layers of makeup for me to consider. Ha, turn it on and off always works. It does. It's amazing. Now I look like a person. I was like, there has to be something wrong with the settings or something, and it wasn't. It was just the camera being stupid. Okay, I'm going to take this, and it's gross. Ugh. But I got to. I don't know why I always smell it, expecting it to smell better. Because it always smells horrible. So, you know what? Just... There you go. Now you can't see me doing it. Ugh. 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 And then what I usually do is take some more orange juice and pour it in there to get the rest out. And the second time around, it doesn't taste too bad because you're just like rinsing it. And it smells good. So, yes, queen. Yes. Yes, queen. But yeah, so I don't know. I might e-beg here for a second. You know, if anyone wants to send me money for Kratom, it would be much appreciated because I think this is the last of it. Besides the white Sumatra that makes my eyes do this thing. And that was scary. It was really scary. But yeah, there's links in the description for Streamlabs and PayPal and all that good stuff. And I want questions. I'm thinking about doing a if I can nail my husband down to do it. I'm gonna do the like horribly cliched my husband does my makeup video. Planning on any accessibility rants? You mean like cripple rants? Cripple videos? There hasn't been really any new cripple thing that has pissed me off recently. Usually I make those if like I come across something that's ridiculous or, you know, people send it to me on Twitter. They always send me the good cripple stuff. And I haven't come across anything in a long time. So, The best link for a live stream. That is a two-pronged question, at least in my opinion. See, it depends on if you want people engaging with it now or in the future. So, if you want people to engage with it now, then just keep going until like the conversation starts to die off. But if you want people to listen to it later, I keep it around an hour and a half because people don't want to listen beyond that. Ugh. Oh, damn it. Knocked over my water again. But I'm not an expert or anything. Well, I know you're a cripple too, James Kelly. I just, you know, I haven't come across anything that's just stupid and, you know, got me going and like, oh, I gotta tackle that. Oh, man. Didn't I just shake my fist this way instead of this way for being mad? I did. What's my sleeve doing? Stop that. Stop. Stop it. Sleeve. I want to put a little charm right here on this one. Like a little, like, coffin. That'd be cool. Gimp Ninja. Hi, how are you? I'm fine. I'm just, you know, doing this little live stream, hanging out, begging for shekels, because that's what you do. Begging for shicks. No jokes. In my water jug. Okay, so Shelly, it's made by a company. Hang on. Called Medline. And I got my original one when I was pregnant. Well, when I was having my son in the hospital. My youngest son. And so I had that and I like wore it into the ground. And my sister had then a few months later had her son, and I told her how much I loved those. And she like nabbed 6 of them from the hospital for me and gave them to me for Christmas. And it was awesome. Ludatic! Okay, guys. Ludatic Betty is my artist. And she's amazing. And can I call you my artist, by the way? I hope I can. Because she's the one who did my she's the one who did my my art for my new channel, my Under the Veil. She did 2 beautiful pieces for me and my husband when our rabbits died. And I'm hoping to hire her to do the art for my new series, because she just does such amazing work. And I'm going to be talking about things that, you know, they're mythical creatures and stuff like that. So you can't just go Google image search pictures of this or that and just take someone else's stuff like that, you know. So I want to hire her to be my artist. My artist. Okay, not only mine. I'll share you, sweetie. But because the world needs them lewds too. But I don't think I can put them in my videos. So. Pena, hi! How are you? Oh, you'd rather not see my cleavage? Okay. Well, then I'll just sit like this. No, I can't. I gotta check my phone. 911 Nomad said, I sent a few shekels your way on PayPal. Well, then I will go read your message on PayPal. Well, I hope you left a message, because, like, it's kind of the point of sending me stuff on PayPal and stuff like that, and on Streamlabs, which I should check, even though there's nothing there. But I still like to check it and, you know, act like I'm paying attention. There's an OBS version of Streamlabs? Shit. I gotta learn to use OBS. I need to, like, pin down Jeff Holiday, not literally, because no, that's all for memes. But I gotta pin him down and get him to teach me some OBS and stuff. But 911 Nomad, you didn't send a message. That was the whole point. Well, thank you. Thank you anyway for the checks. I appreciate it. And you know what? Part of this, once I okay, so guys, once I get enough money, if I get enough money tonight for Kratom, then the next thing will go to Lewd Addict Betty, who is my artist, so I can pay her to do a piece for my new show, which the first episode is almost written and done. I'm so excited. Gim Ninja said, I have cerebral palsy. I don't know if you remember that. I didn't, but that sucks. And I'm sorry. I mean, I knew you were disabled. I just didn't remember what it was. And then he said, I'm sorry, I don't have any shekels for you. You don't have to give me anything. I know I'm kind of just like, hey, please give me money, but it's because I'm broke. And some, like, bills happened, and I mean, bills always happen, but a big part of the financial hit that happened this month is has to do with my son, my youngest. He's a year old now, so we were taking him off formula, putting him on regular milk, and it was going okay. So I, you know, didn't budget for buying any more formula. And so I bought stuff for the kids, like, you know, socks that they needed really bad. And, yeah, all of a sudden, his face breaks out in, like, blisters all around his mouth. And it looks like he has milk allergies. So we had to put him back on the formula, which I could not afford. So, yeah, things are a bit tight right now. But it's always another thing, isn't it? Oh, you're moving. Cool, Gimp Ninja. That's really cool. And yeah, I know 911 Nomad. You didn't send me a message. You should have. Like, you need to send messages. That's the whole point. It's like what I use instead of Super Chat. Because, you know, screw Google and them stealing all my monies. Yeah, I should send you pictures of it, Betty, because it was, oh my God, it was rough. I got a picture of it when he was better, like starting to get better. It's still really bad. It's still like red, just marks that will not go down. And I feel so bad for the kid. And then we had to go this morning really early to Children's Hospital in the area for him to do get some imaging done. They were having him eat in an x-ray so they could see how he was swallowing, because he won't eat food. He gags. He gags and throws up like on a grain of rice or, something tiny, pureed baby food. And he gags and vomits and won't eat. And so it's, it was scary. And so we had to go and get that done. Well, it turns out they did all the tests, and it looks like there's nothing wrong with him, which I'm glad that there's nothing physically, structurally wrong with him, that he can't eat. But I'm worried about it because, he can't eat. And apparently we're going to have to do this thing called outpatient food therapy. And he's going to have to go and like learn to eat. And even though like I should be able to teach him to eat, I'm his mom. And, his brother never had any problems. And I don't know. It's hard. Everything with kids, man, it makes you feel like you're a horrible parent. No, it's not an overactive gag reflex. Apparently, this is really common for kids who have had really bad reflux, which he did. Like, he threw up almost everything he ate because he couldn't keep anything down when he was younger. And then it's also really common in preemies, and he's both. Like, he had reflux and he was a preemie. So it's, he's got a lot stacked against him, and I just feel bad for the kid. I really, really do. I just want him to eat. I really just want the kid to eat. But yeah, so now he's back on formula, and we're trying to get food into him, and yeah. Hellbound to Scariot, hello! How are you? Okay, it looks like we got a bunch of new people that just tuned in. So I just want to reiterate, everybody. I do not use... I'm going to put these in the chat too. So I don't use Super Chat because my thing is all sorts of screwed up. My AdSense is screwed up. So I use Streamlabs, and I use PayPal, and I read the messages that way. So it's the same as doing Super Chat, except I get the money faster, and a cut isn't taken out of it by Google, so they can take their checks. So there is Streamlabs, Peristasis spasms. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. I mean, I'm sure it's, maybe you're trying to help make a diagnosis. I don't know. I hear my son crying a bunch. So hang on. Let me text the old husband. Yeah, YouTube takes like 30%. So that's why I Matt Ellis says, don't YouTube take like 30%? Yeah, they do. And that's why I use Streamlabs and stuff like that. Oh, guys! Pena Matt and James Kelly, thank you, you guys. Let me go read these. Let me read these. Guys, you all together, you three. You guys, a few shacks. Thank you, James Kelly. And then the other one, gotta open that one too, from Penamat. See. Okay. Hey, Shannon. You know I gotta donate whenever you stream. I still think you can make it big. Just keep it up. Don't give up. By the way, I'm kidding about your cleavage. Show it all you want. Anyway, love you and your family. Keep it up. Make some vids. I shot a video tonight. Oh, hang on. Okay, my hubby is asking if my son can come in and play in his pack and play. So, as long as he has had his last bottle, then yes, he can come play. And maybe I'll show him on screen for a minute so you guys can see the baby. Oh, the Sanctimommy videos. I have been occasionally stalking more screenshots for that, which is I mean that's my jam right there. The Sanctimommy videos are kind of my go-to thing. Here we go. Log out of PayPal, of the paying pals of pals. But I think I'll put this video or I'll put my baby up here because I know that let me put this on. Do. I gotta find a picture of the baby. Tune in now if you want to see the baby on stream. He is about to come on. I know that'll make, which I know you're watching, even though you're going to watch it in tomorrow because you're weird and European, Tim. But it would make Tim happy to see the baby, I'm sure. So, let's see. But yeah, so I'm working on another Sanctimommy video, but you know, I got to build up enough screenshots of it to really get it going. Hold on to scary it. How do you get the courage to go outside? I have been noticing that I have been sleeping most of the day and practically too lazy to go outside without someone being there. Well, I can't go outside on my own. So I kind of always have someone there with me. But, I mean, I guess you can kind of apply it the same thing, like having the courage to, like, go on stream. It's opening yourself up to people. It's hard. I've been dealing with depression for a while. Like honest to goodness depression. And I mean, I'm getting better now. I'm medicated. I'm doing therapy. I'm working on myself. And really, I think that a lot of that can help. I don't know if you have real depression or if you're just kind of in a funk. But reaching out is a good place to start, you know, just to figure out what's going on with you. And I mean, message me on Twitter or, you know, send me a tweet and I can follow you and I can message you if you want to talk anytime. I know I'm not, like a professional or anything, but I try to be there for people as much as I can. So let me see what the hubby says. He hasn't said anything yet. Well, I don't want to disappoint people. They want to show up for the baby, and he's not in here. So. Oh my God. You're giggling about a video I made back in 2016 when you said a person you knew was selling a mattress used on Craigslist. Okay, no. I didn't know someone who was doing it. I've heard of it. Well, I've seen it on Facebook. I guess I was maybe talking about a Facebook friend. But I think you're talking about I think you are talking about my bed bugs video where I talked about the horror of having bed bugs and how you never get over it and you will always have PBI or post bed bug insanity. And ugh, I am still not right. I'm still not okay. So yuck. Yuck. Betty, are you still around, my beautiful artist friend? I don't know. I need to message you, sweetie. I haven't done that in a while. I've been kind of busy. I've been staying off Twitter. And Hellbound and Scary, it said, I have a DeviantArt account and a Discord. I barely use Discord. But, and I don't use DeviantArt. Yeah, Betty, I need to message you soon. Because, like, I miss your face. Oh, wait. I gotta move. I'm right by the door. Hey, it's not my fault you're fat. You know I'm streaming, right? This is my husband trying to get in the door. I don't know if you can hear him. It sounds like he's giving birth. Okay, can I have that adorable baby over here for a minute? Because the internet demands. Duh, baby. Babe, boo! Hi. What did you eat? No, what did you eat? What do you have? In his bottle.
Whatever he had earlier. That purple.
Oh,
the whatever it was.
Wait, let go. I'll let you see you. There's you. Say hi. No, don't hit buttons. No, don't hit buttons. No. Give me his controller. Hi. Okay, you gotta go. You're getting into things. He's waving all by himself now. Say bye-bye. No, don't grab the microphone. No, don't grab the microphone. No, don't grab the microphone.
You asked for it.
I did. All right. Bye-bye, Mikey. Bye-bye. He's just going to be in here so I can turn the camera over towards him sometimes. And you can see some of my room. Oh, he's poopy. He smells poopy.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so I guess you can change the poopy.
Goody.
And then he can hang out in here. How's your other kid? Or how's your other kid? Where's your other kid? How's he doing? Oh, he's in bed. He goes to bed at like 9:30 during the summer. So, yeah. And I would turn the camera over to the baby, but he's getting a diaper change. And I am not putting my naked child out there for the internet because there's some sickos out there. I don't know if you guys remember. What was his name? The guy, Mr. Medicare, did a video about it. I think that's the barium that they gave him. that gave him bad poops. Is he red?
No.
Okay, good. But somebody needs a diaper change. Yeah, he does. But no, the guy Mr. Medicare did like a 3-part series on. I think his name was Ross, where he was looking up videos of kids in the bathtub. And he's like, oh, I'm not a pedophile. I mean, I am a pedophile, but, you know, I didn't even beat off to it, so it's okay. That guy, holy God. Holy God. What a fucking fuck. Like, evil dude. Evil. Yeah, no, it would be very perverted to show a baby's junk on screen. I'm not going to do that. Plus, you know, my kid's privacy is very important to me. Like, the only reason I bring Mikey on, even though, you know, I mean, I want to preserve his privacy, is he's a baby. He's not going to look anything like that when he's older. So it's like, oh, that's just a baby, you know. But my older son, you know, he's 9, so he looks like who he's going to look like. George, that's not on his butt very well. Just letting you know.
Like squirms.
His little butt cheeks hanging out. He's rolling everywhere. But he is rolling back and forth. And you know, I can show this though. This is my husband trying in vain to dress this child. Watch, he's gonna get up and go. He's gonna get up and go. Time to dance. All right, I'm gonna turn it back before he messes with the diaper. Oh, he's in his bed now. Where's your toys? Yeah, you can see our room's kind of cramped. But we no longer have a nerd shrine. But there's our there's my lighting set up for now. The light broke in that. Oh, can you turn that down?
That is good.
Oh God. George, I cannot have that going while I'm doing this. Where's like his other toys?
Oh, he's got plenty in here.
Okay. Babe, I can't fix it. I can't fix the camera.
I'm sorry.
Babe, fix the camera. Please. I don't need another broken camera. Seriously, will you fix the camera? I can't get it to like stay. I think I screwed it up.
Are you gonna ever own a dog? Can't
I'm never gonna own a dog. What are you talking about? Focus? Oh my God. Can you get out?
I'm trying to.
Did I get this camera dirty? Damn it.
Seriously, this could be a problem.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is what I have to do.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Can you put the camera back on? I know, I'm annoying. I'm a horrible person. That's why I like my other camera, because it swivels. Ah! Sorry about your ears, everyone. I almost knocked over my whole little desk thing that I use. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Shannon's room. Baby struggle. Yeah, he's a struggler. Do you have still have any pets around? Yeah, we have 4 cats. 2 are me and my husband's, and 2 are my in-laws. And then yeah, that's about it. And there's a Chihuahua, but you know, that's not a pet. Also, hello, Shannon's man. Yeah, that was my handsome hubby. Who is so cute. when I used to change my godchild, that baby would take off running and scream. Yeah, he's not running quite yet. He's not quite walking yet. You want to say hi? Want to say hi? Hi. Oh. He's already a ham. He already loves the camera. Okay, sorry. But yeah, we still have pets. This stream is devolving into insanity. Thanks for sharing. I'm thinking about getting a kitten. Cool. I love cats. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta get back down. There we go. Joanna Hishke. I hope I'm still saying that right. Here's a question for you. What was it like to have a kid for the first time? I know I want to have kids, but I'm super effing scared because I know how much freaking work they take, and it's intimidating. Okay, so I can tell you this. No matter what you think, no one is ever ready. You may think you're ready. You may take all the child classes and do all the stuff and think you've got it down, and you are never ready. No one is. But that's the beauty of it, right? So when I was a kid, I was a kid when I was a kid when I had my first kid. And I was terrified because I knew nothing. I'd never changed a diaper. I'd never even really held a baby. Woo! I just hadn't done much of anything with babies. And so I was terrified. And yeah, my mom actually gave me some really good advice because I was worried because I couldn't pick my son up and carry him around. And, my ex was useless. He was an abusive piece of shit. So I was on my own. And so what I ended up doing is to get him around the house, I would put him on a blanket and dragged the blanket. And I was upset about that because I thought, what if he thinks I'm weird or something like that? When he's older, not thinking of like right then, he's not a baby, he's a baby. But she told me, it's your first time being a mom, but it's his first time being a kid. And you guys are learning together. So that's the advice I can give you, Joanna. And honestly, knowing what I know about you, just as a person, you are going to make a great mom. Because as long as you're caring and patient, that's really all you need. I mean, yeah, money and stuff, but I'm just saying for preparation, you need patience and kindness. And those two things are really what's gotten me through. Let me know if he's bothering anybody. And I can shut this down. Hellbound to Scary, it said, I would like to have a baby one of these days, but I am practically scared about it. I'm scared of it having the same disability I do. I had that fear too. But the way I look at it, who better to raise a child with that disability than a parent who has it and who's learned it and lived it? That's how I always looked at it. Chihuahuas are rats with long legs. They are. Ludatic says, that's a good question, Joanna. I'm hella curious too. My clock is ticking real bad. I've been wanting babies of my own. I also watched a documentary and one clip of Oprah where some parents featured their 7-year-old kid threatening to kill his parents, and they featured clips of violent tantrums. So a lot of that is lack of discipline. They lack a discipline. But also, it sometimes kids, sorry, don't mind my leg, my big fat thighs, because I'm wearing a dress. But a lot of times it's also to do with there's something psychologically up with the kid. But that's the thing, you can work through it. No matter how bad things seem, there is a way out. You know, not like kill the kid or like give them away unless you think you're gonna hurt them. But yeah, people are much more capable than they believe themselves to be. So, and I'm putting links in the chat again. Okay, I always ask my mom, did she read Dr. Spock books before she had me, and she laughed. Joanna said, wow, thanks, and honestly, yeah, I'm just freaking scared, and I definitely have kindness down, but patience, I have maybe only 45% of it, if that makes sense. I get what you're saying, but the thing is, the second you hold that baby for the first time, it's magic. It's amazing. And like it hits you like I never knew I could love something this much, and it hits you all at once. Like when you're with someone in a relationship, you know, the love builds more slowly. Even if it's love at first sight, it's still somewhat gradual. With a baby, it is truly, truly love at first sight. Bam! And it just hits you like a tsunami of just the most wonderful emotions you've ever felt in your life. And like when I had my second son, I had to be knocked out because they couldn't do an epidural on me to do my C-section. And so they had to put me to sleep. Do you guys want to look at the baby while I talk? They had to put me to sleep to do the surgery. I'm still fat, sorry. But they had to put me to sleep, and I was really scared. And apparently when my husband came into the room, well, they brought him and my son into the room my husband was in, because in C-sections, the dad is only there for the mother, for moral support of the mother. So if the mother's knocked out, they don't like dad in the room. And so they brought my son into the room to show him, and apparently he was okay until this little guy made his first noise, and he was a grunter. He just all the time, even though he wasn't pooping. That's just what he did. And apparently my husband almost hit the floor when he heard that. Do you hear that growling? Good Lord, child. But yeah, once that wave of emotion hits you, you find the patience. You find everything you need in yourself that you didn't think you had. I mean, they're called instincts for a reason. I'm scared to have kids because there are chances of me having postpartum psychosis and postpartum depression. You really have to be careful of that if you do have a history or a predisposition. And you know, you have to have a really supportive partner to get through stuff like that. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but it helps. I never had postpartum depression, but I did have I did have the baby blues after my first son. I was convinced he hated me. And, you know, I did have some, like, scary thoughts and stuff. Postpartum depression is like severe depression where like, you know, you could end up killing yourself. Postpartum psychosis, as far as I know, which don't quote me, please. I'm not like, you know what? I'll look up the definitions for you, Hellbound to Scary It, because I care. I care to know too. So, postpartum depression. Let's see. Defined. Okay. Postpartum depression. Depression suffered by a mother following childbirth, typically arising from the combination of hormonal changes, psychological adjustment to motherhood, and fatigue. Yeah, there are times where you're just so exhausted that it's like, you know, if I died, it'd be okay. The baby doesn't really need me that much. I could just die, you know. And then psychosis. Postpartum psychosis. Postpartum, let's see. Let's see. There's not. I'm seeing postpartum period. Oh, whoops. That would be why. I let autocomplete, and it put postpartum period. Like the period of being postpartum, not like, you know, the gushing after. Let's see. Which, by the way, that happens. Psychosis. There we go. Okay. Okay. So from this one, postpartum psychosis is a rare illness compared to the rates of postpartum depression or anxiety. It occurs in approximately 1 to 2 out of every 1,000 deliveries, or approximately 0.1 to 0.2% of births. Onset is usually sudden, most often within 2 weeks postpartum. Symptoms: delusions or strange beliefs, hallucinations, seeing or hearing things that aren't there, feeling very irritated, hyperactivity, decreased need for or inability to sleep, paranoia and suspicions, rapid mood swings, difficulty communicating at times. And people with postpartum psychosis are usually the ones you see on TV that, like, you know, kill their kids and stuff like that. So, okay, the chat stopped when I went to read that. I was hoping to come back to some questions or something. That's okay, though. Papa, do you guys want to see the baby again? Oh, never mind. He sat down. A woo woo. Baby. Michael. Mikey moo. Moo man. I don't know if the chat froze or what happened. Did you drop your toy? Did you drop the toy? You good baby? You handsome man? Are you playing with my wheelchair? Oh God, that thing's beat up. Oh my God, my wheelchair is breaking, you guys. And I'm terrified. Like the brakes don't work anymore. What are some body changes that people don't really talk about? With pregnancy? Hair everywhere. Like growing on your belly and on your ass, and you get ass acne and all sorts of just terrible things. How about an Iscariot? Found an interesting link about the topic. Cool. Go ahead and post it. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, Joanna, where'd you go? Where'd you go, lady? Yeah. There we go. I wanted to add some, a couple mods, because I don't usually have mods. Okay. So if you found an interesting link, send it my way, and we can go over it if you want. Joanna, how dare you go to bed? Oh my God, my ass is asleep. That kratom's hitting, y'all. Let's see. Remove any web addresses. What? What, girl, what? I don't know how to fix that. You crawl around when you're home, Kim Ninja. I do the same. Did we ever decide on a name for the show? For my low carb reviews? Because I can't think of a good name, but I really want to do it. Well, what do you guys think? Should I review all these low carb things? Because I'm finding some like really interesting things that like are good replacements. Like, okay, nothing that's like diet food or low carb is gonna totally taste just as good, but like things that'll help and, you know, don't taste bad. And one of my eyelids kind of droops, but I don't know if you guys can see that in my eyebrow because I put makeup in there. But I have this scar right here and this whole section where there's no eyebrow. And yeah, that was where my ex pushed me into some concrete, and like I had to get stitches in my face, and like the nerve is damaged in it. So yeah, it kind of droops a little bit. Oh well, and then this side I had a sty, and now there's a bump like in my eyelid, and I think it's a cyst, and I need to get it taken care of. But oh well. No, you are not weird for crawling around at home. Because you just gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I use my wheelchair sometimes, but sometimes I just scoot around on the floor and, you know. Let's see. Faces are asymmetrical, so don't worry. Oh yeah, good point. I never put the link to this on Minds. Does anyone use Minds really anymore? I don't know. Yeah, but it bugs me because there's like a cyst in my eyelid, you know? Betty and Joanne. Sorry. I got the name Jolene stuck in my head right when I said Johanna, and I got stuck. But I just made you guys mods, just so you know. Betty, are you drawing something? I hope you're drawing stuff because I love your drawings. I would show some of your artwork here, but yeah, no. Actually, I can show one thing. I can show the art she did for my Under the Veil channel. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. I know I posted on Twitter recently. I don't know. Okay, nothing on Streamlabs. Oh, I don't want to sign into Twitter right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Betty. I just don't want to sign into Twitter. Should be popping up as a notification. Where? I'm not getting any notifications here. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this, guys. Like, I don't even see a link popping up. And I don't see like a way to change it. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sure it's like in my settings somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. All right. Good night, Gimp Ninja. Send it. Can you send it to me on Twitter, Hellbound? Or like, are you like messaging it to me on YouTube or? Because I don't think those work on YouTube. Let me see. No. Oh, I see you posted it over on my video that I did with Undoomed. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay. I'll put this. This is the one I was on. This is the one I opened, the article. So, here. It's the same one I found. So, hang on. Let me close some unneeded windows here. Because we don't need that. We don't need this. Don't need that shit. Okay, I will put it in the chat for you guys. Okay, so I think I'm going to start wrapping it up here soon. So any questions, any final super chat things, anything at all like that? Oh, don't worry about it, Hellbound. I found it. Like, I'm glad I found it. I'm glad we found the same one. Oh, whoa. Are you happy? Does anyone want to see the baby? Press 1 for baby. Press 2 for shut up, Shannon. Shut down the stream. Let's see. I should post the stream one more time on Twitter. See, now would be a good time for it to start winding down. People are starting to leave. Yeah, it does. It does result in infanticide. Postpartum psychosis, not postpartum depression. Although that has happened, but there's also people like what was her name? Terry Schiavo? Was it Terry Schiavo? Who killed all her kids? No, Terry Schiavo was the vegetable. But she blamed postpartum depression and got off, even though she just methodically murdered her children one by one in the tub. She drowned them one after the other and then laid them out on her bed. And yeah, just laid them all out on her bed in a line, and then very calmly called the police. Let's see. I'm trying to find the really famous one. 4 teen moms who killed. Convinced she was a dwarf? What? Sorry, I'm trying to find the lady that I'm thinking of. This is going to drive me nuts. No. Sorry. No. God, all these dead babies. Can't find her. This is gonna bug me so much. Let's see. Drowned. No. In bathtub. Andrea Yates, that was her. She got 15 years. Oh wait, no, it's been 15 years since she did it. I think we should read this, guys. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to, because I find it interesting. But this, I don't believe this woman really had anything wrong with her. I think she was just evil. And I think she's gone on to have more kids since it happened. Yes, you got it, Hellbound. You got it before I did. Okay, so yeah, but this woman, like, I don't think it was psychosis. She knew exactly what she was doing. It wasn't depression. She was just evil. And so I'll screen share this because I want to read about her because I find it interesting. But like I said, I don't believe it because of how she acted and how she like methodically went about it, you know? And, you know, very calmly called the police and everything. So, all right. Revisiting Andrea Yates 15 years after she drowned her children. All of them were boys, too, I think. It's been 15 years since Andrea Yates drowned her 5 young children in the bathtub of their suburban Houston home in a quintuple murder that gripped the nation. Yates, now 51, was convicted of capital murder for high-profile 2001 killings of her sons and baby daughter. Okay, so there was a daughter. She was sentenced to life in prison, but her conviction was overturned on appeal. She was found not guilty in 2006 by reason of insanity and sent to a Texas mental hospital where she remains today. Okay, so she didn't get off scot-free. I've seen many that do, though. Like, even local things, like a girl who killed her baby as soon as it was born and buried it in the yard, and her parents helped her. And people, like, I see people commenting on the news stories like, oh, well, it's not her fault. Why is my ad block off? Ugh, whatever. Oh, because I'm not using Firefox. Ha ha ha. That's why. Let's see. I don't think people understand how shy and reclusive and how afraid Andrea is, especially since all the publicity descended on her. One of the lawyers, Wendell Odom, told People in an article published on Monday. She is truly afraid. Well, you murder your kids, so. Yates suffered from depression and had tried to commit suicide at least once before she systematically drowned all of her children on June 20th, 2001. They ranged in age from 6 months to 7 years old. Her attorney said the murders were brought on by psychotic delusions exacerbated by repeated episodes of postpartum depression. Time previously reported in lengthy investigation. Her husband, Rusty Yates, at the time said the two of them had always planned on having a big family, but demons took hold of his wife. Oh, that's great. The Bible says the devil prowls around looking for someone to devour. I look at Andrea and I think Andrea was weak. I think about a field of deer and there was one limping around, and that's the kind of way I see it. Andrea was weak and he attacked her. No, maybe you just weren't there to help with the kids, and she decided to kill them. On the morning of the murders, after her husband left the house to go to work, Andrea fed her children breakfast and drowned them one by one as their siblings ate. Her firstborn, a 7-year-old named Noah, tried to run away when he realized he was the last to die. Oh my God. His mother told the police how she chased him down and drowned him face down in 9 inches of cold water in the tub as his baby sister's body floated next to him. See, this is why I think, like, it's just evil, and it was so calculated, Now Andrea is likely spending the rest of her life, Her defense lawyer, George Parnham, and his wife, Mary Parnham, in 2002 created the Yates Children Memorial Fund to honor her, in her honor, to help raise awareness of postpartum depression. Honor her? Why not honor her kids? She's very enthralled with what the YCMF does. She's thrilled to know that good things are done in the legacy of her children, and that makes her very happy. You know what would have made your kids happy? Surviving. Sorry, I get so mad. Like her and that fucking what's her name? The woman who Casey. She was the worst, and she got off scot-free because people thought she was hot. Like, I saw tons of people defending that kind. Oh, she's hot. Dude, that doesn't matter. Like, she's evil. She was put in a mental hospital but taken out because the insurance didn't cover it anymore. I've seen a database regarding discarded fetuses. One is found in a public toilet covered in cyphoric fluid or whatever specimens of science are placed in. Oh, jeez. One was dumped in a trash can. Another was caught in someone's fishing line. We don't know. I don't think she had psychosis, since according to the article, lasts only a few weeks. Yeah, exactly. But she tried to blame it on that. And it wasn't. So, but yeah, Casey Anthony's the worst. I don't know, though. Let's see, chasing down your 7-year-old and drowning him while his dead sister floated next to him. That's pretty fucking evil, not gonna lie. And now I'm Casper again, so I'm gonna turn this off for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And oh well, I tried. I'm Casper again. She did have an attempt of committing suicide along with the kids. The husband supposedly even knew. Yeah, from what I remember of the story, like, the husband was pretty useless as well. But I just feel so bad for those kids. Like, you know, obviously I'm a mama and I love my boys and I wouldn't want anything to happen to my boys. And I can't imagine hurting my children. You know, I can't imagine, like, why these people do what they do. Maybe I really think Andrea Yates was mad because her husband made her keep having kids, spitting them out. And, you know, it was like one each year, I think. Like, they were pretty close together. She had 5 kids, ages 7 to 6 months. You know, so that's almost a kid a year. And yeah, he made her be a, you know, he made her be a stay-at-home mom. And, you know, I think she killed the kids out of revenge because she didn't want to deal with it. And she was mad at him. So she wanted to take away what he loved, and that was his kids. I bet the first time she tried to kill herself because she thought it would teach him a lesson and, you know, he'd feel bad about it. But she figured out, oh, he doesn't care that much about me, but he cares about the kids. So I'll kill the kids. Because, I'm sorry, I wonder what her original suicide attempt was. If it was anything that would actually kill someone, or if it was, you know, yeah. Okay. Shelly, Mortonwood Shelly, there you are. I'm making you a Moddy Modson. That she was on Haldol. Okay. But she had stopped taking it. Yeah, I do remember she was supposed to be medicated. But the thing is, like, even still, like, that doesn't justify it. I mean, no one, I don't think anyone really does try to justify it. I've seen them try to justify the Casey Anthony one, but not as much Andrea Yates. But you know how it goes in our justice system a lot of the times. You know, there's the pussy pass, you know, where women get off easier because, you know, they're women and, like, they do certain things like, you know, oh, well, she's so fragile and she had depression, therefore it's okay that she murdered her children. And which it's not. But, like, men don't get the same kind of courtesy, which they shouldn't. Like, neither should. Sorry, I'm posting, and I was waiting for my camera to reboot. So let's try it again. Nope. Oh, well, I tried. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. I like, that's just my opinion or theory. Like, I'm curious what her first suicide attempt was. Like, was it like, you know, because I've seen some people count like taking 15 Tylenol as a legitimate suicide attempt, you know? So I'm curious. I'm curious what it is. Casey Anthony was way past the deadline for postpartum psychosis. Yeah, no, she was just evil. Shelley Morton, my mom takes Haldol. That med is no joke. My mom flipped out in the hospital and started hallucinating after being off her Haldol for a week. Oh, okay. I understand that, but I'm wondering how long she had been off of it, because I thought she had gone off of it. From what I remember, she had gone off of it to have more babies. And so if she was off it for a while, then she shouldn't have had that, you know, that much of a you know, reaction to it. So I don't know. I have to watch Rob Dyke's Anatomy of Murder for Andrea Yates again, I guess, which I will link in the chat and I'll put in the description of this later. And Rob should love me for promoting his glorious floofy ass. But, you know, as you do. Let's see. Oh my god, I look like Casper. Here, I'm pulling the cam. I'm pulling it, and then I'll plug it back in. If I can. There we go. And camera. There we go. Yay! It worked. Okay, so Rob, Mike, and Andrea. Yates. And there we go. There we go. I can't remember watching this, you guys. I know I have, because I've watched like every episode of Rob Dyke's ever. Everything he's ever done, because I'm a fucking fangirl. And you know it. Here we go. Hi, Ludatic Betty. Yeah, I was asking, are you drawing things? Because we needs it in the world. Which actually, Betty, I want you to check out this episode of a show that I put in the chat here. It's Anatomy of Murder by Rob Dyke. And I want you to check out the art done in it, because that's kind of what I eventually want to hire you to do. Maybe not like that much of it, but let's see. You know, I really, you know, would like to have things to transition to, pieces of art that you do, that kind of stuff. Let me put this in the description. Oh, it's always a nightmare because the description window is so small. So small. So small. Rob Dyke. Andrea. Yates. That is soda. Sorry guys, I'm a slow typer. This is why I don't write. There we go. Save changes. There we go. We did it. I'm checking Streamlabs. I don't even know if it works, honestly. I legitimately don't know if Streamlabs is actually set up right and works. I don't know. I don't have any way to test it. Like, I've gotten things on there before, but it's been a really long time. So, not sure. Can a baby be born premature at 6 months? Let's see. I think the earliest a baby can survive, I think they've gotten it down to 21 weeks pregnant. I think that's 5.5 months. Don't quote me on that. I think 6. So they can, but it's hard to, you know, for them to survive. They need a lot of care, a lot of help. So let's see. I think the first attempt was with a knife or something. She asked to write a sentence. I love my husband and kids was the sentence. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. She didn't love him enough to keep him alive, though. Like, I'm sorry I'm harsh on this bitch, but like, you kill your kids, you're lower than human. Oh yeah, so there is one other episode that I had a lot of fun with. And that was the boob episode where I read angry comments about my boobs. And that was really fun. And that's the first time I wore my veil that I'm going to be using for my Under the Veil show. But I think I'll wrap it up here. I'll give it 10 more minutes. And just in case, you know, anyone wants to ask any questions or leave comments or throw money at me because I'm a shill or whatever. But I'm starting to get tired and the baby's asleep and I don't want to wake him up. He went to sleep like a champ. There's hair on my nose. He went to sleep like a champ tonight. Oh, what do you guys think of the makeup this time around? Not that the beauty bloggers are rubbing off on me at all. Although I think my eyelashes are getting longer. Because I'm using a thing for it. Oh, and I'm damn sure that the video I just filmed a little bit ago is gonna be demonetized. Pretty sure it's gonna be demonetized because of the because of the subject matter. But it was fun. It was fun to make, and we still need a name for my low carb show, guys. I can't think of one. And we need a good name. I need a good name. So, because, like, yeah, I could call it Cripple Fits or whatever, but why can't you wear eye makeup like that, Shelly? Shit. You can do whatever you want. You're gorgeous. But you can see where I had my hair in a hair tie earlier. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be demonetized and stuff. And I really want to do this series on low carb stuff. Yeah, Hellbound. I'm just upset about the all the moms who murder and stuff. Horrible people. But if you want to see a good series where they went over at least one murderous mom, seriously go check out Rob Dyke. I put a link to his video in the description, and seriously check out his channel and show him some love, because even though he's got almost 3 million subscribers, or almost 4, I can't remember, I had to look, but he is one of the most underappreciated people on YouTube, because the man should be doing actual television. He's so good, and just the quality of content he makes is just so up there. Okay, yeah, almost 3 million. Oh, it doesn't stay on my left eye because I'm legally blind in that eye. I tend to squint or close it so much that the makeup smudges off or wears off around the eye. Have you tried doing setting spray or setting powder to get it to stay? Or have you tried long wear eye makeup? I need new makeup. I need makeup. I don't have any of the basics. I don't have setting spray or a good foundation. Although, I mean, the foundation I'm wearing right now, it matches my skin. I know it's white as hell, but my face was actually incredibly red today. Just right here, completely red. And I know why. I scrubbed the hell out of my face when I took a shower earlier, and I used a scrubby because I wanted to just clean my face. I also watch Creepy News. Ooh, I've never watched Creepy News. I watch Creepy Gaming by the Sticky Paddle. But Creepy News is a new one for me. So, Betty, send me a message, my dear, and we will talk about arty things. And Joanna and Shelly, we need to talk more. Get that chat going again. Not this chat. Another chat. Yeah, but I miss talking to you guys, and talking to everybody, and the Ram King, and I miss everyone. So yeah, but I think I will probably end it. Yeah, because what time is it? I started at 10:30. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. So all right, well, if you guys like what I do here, please consider becoming a patron. Or if you want to do a one-time donation, you can hit up my PayPal. I have an Amazon wish list full of random fun stuff. Yeah, Ram King does need to show up more often. Somebody tell him that, because I got some stuff to tell him that's important. He's not been around for a minute. But yeah, so I have Patreon, PayPal, maker support, and Amazon wish list with a bunch of random stuff in there. Power Rangers socks, a jacket, skirt, stuff like that. Also equipment for this channel. I'm saving up for a real camera, a good camera, like a DSLR camera. So, but those are $700. Well, I mean, this package is, because it comes with like everything, you know, extra batteries and stuff like that. So, and a ring light and stuff like that. I really want a ring light. And all that good stuff. But yeah, so all right, kiddos. Until next time, this has been Shannon, and my ears are huge, and I will see you next time. I'll try to stream more often because this is fun. All right. Bye.